and welcome to Python Programming for Beginners. And in this video, we are going to set up our Python environment. And over here, we will be using online platforms. And there are a couple of IDEs online where we can write and deploy codes. That means even if you don't have access to a laptop, a MacBook, you can still code along with your phone or tablet or anything, any device that you have. You just need an access to the internet. So far as you have mobile phone, you are good to go. Or any device that can access the internet, you are good to go. However, if you're on this platform and you need to install or download Visual Studio Code, PyCharm, or Jupyter Notebook for your course that you're taking in school, then you can leave that in the comment section below. I will attend to that and probably contact you personally, or I will make a video and post it online for us to share together. So we will be looking at a couple of online IDEs. When we talk about IDEs, they are platforms that we can deploy our codes. We can write our codes and debug it. We can write files, anything code related. So the first one that we are going to look among five couple of online IDs. We are going to look at five, and among the five, the first thing I'll want us to look at is online PyCharm. Yeah, PyCharm IDE. So PyCharm was made by JetBrains, and JetBrains he did that for Python programming. So PyCharm is for Python programming. Yeah, so the first thing that we are looking at is PyCharm. So you see that the moment I type PyCharm in my search engine, it came, and I tapped on it and I can go back and do it again so that we all can see it very well. You just type online PyCharm IDE, then there is JetBrains. But I just came straight forward to this because I know this is the compiler, the ID, and boom, it gave me this kind of code in PyCharm. So you see, if you run this right here, it will just work out in the console. So this is very simple that you can use, and you can actually save files. I think you can also upload files from your disk. So maybe you've been asked to upload some files. This is my file. You can upload. Okay, so I made a calculator in Python. So let me see if I can pull it up for us to see. Okay, so I can open the file to here. You see it, because that is how PyCharm works. And yeah, that's everything. So if you're still in school and you need PyCharm, you can still work here with it. All right, so the next thing we are going to look at is the online Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code. I'll search for this one. Go, then I get the workspace. So you just have to type on that, and to take you straight forward to the platform, and you can open a file. You can create new file. And okay, so let me open my Python calculator right here, or I made a tic-tac game. I can open it right here. So this is a game I made in Python. I can open it right here. But one thing about Visual Studio Code is I cannot run it unless I have installed the Python requirements, the extension. Yeah, so if you want to use Python Visual Studio Code, you can go ahead and download the Python. The next one I want to talk about is the online GBD. You see, I have it here. I use it quite often. Online GBD debugger, right? It's right here, and that one here is it. it gives you, this is the platform, so it's an ID. You can work a project right there, you can learn a whole lot more. So when you get to this place, you go right to languages and you select the kind of language that you're using, whether C, C++, 14. So over here we are learning Python 3. So you just tap on it. You see everything has changed and now it has given us a code in Python. So if you want to run it, you just run it here, right? Good. You just run it here. Also, if you want to upload a file from, maybe you've been given a project to work on, we will get to a point where we'll be given files to work on. So you just have to upload the file. Let's see the game that I created. Yeah, let's open it right here. Gonna see if there is no error, that means it must work. You see, so enter a number between 1 to 9. So okay, so that is about online GBD. And if you want to not upload files, but if you want to write files, yeah, you can use that, this session to do that. You can use this session, you name the file. So let's say Python programming for beginners, right? So .py. Good, good. So you see, it has created a new place for me, a blank place that I can code right there. Yeah. So the fourth one we are going to look at is Python tutor. Okay, so just as I said, it's something that I use quite often, especially when I started coding, because of how it is able to visualize stuff for you. You see, when you get Python tutor 2, the moment you type it, it will just pop up and open. So you can use Python, JavaScript, C, C++, and Java. So right now we are using Python. So that is what we selected, right? It's Python 3, right? Good. So you just can say print into bracket 7 plus 3. Then you tap on execute command. Let me go back to edit this code. You tap on execute, visualize execution. The moment you type on it, then you see these things are to give you how the code you've written is going to be displayed, right? So if I had written a couple of codes, then all these ones will come alive, and if I use next, it will move to the next of the code. You see, if you also need help and you are finding things difficult, you can get AI help. It will just write everything for you and say, help me fix this bug, list indent out of range. So then you say ask AI help, then you go with it. So that is good. Then lastly, what probably we might be using in this course is called replit. That is also a very good. So the moment you type replit, it will just pop up and you go. So this is my account. The reason why it came here is because I've already subscribed, and that's my name. So when it comes, you can subscribe with your name and you can do a couple of codings right there. Okay, so it is downloading. So this is the platform. If I want to run anything, I just print. So you see, it says hello world. It has itself has now suggested something that I should print. So what it means that it has an inbuilt AI, and what that inbuilt AI does is that it helps you to write codes. So when you are writing a code, it now suggests something for you. So just as I type print, it has brought this one to me. That means I can just tap on tab and I will get it. Then I'll run it. Then you see, hello world just comes right here. Good. So this has an inbuilt AI, right? So that is it about this video, and I believe you have enjoyed it. So in this video we looked at five types of online IDEs that you can use to deploy codes. The first one is online Python tutor. That's the first one. Online Python IDE, which is used by JetBrains, and it is PyCharm, online PyCharm. I'm sorry. Okay. The next one is Visual Studio Code, which has a little bit of installations which we may not use at all in this, and one of the best is Online GBD. Then we go to the next, which is Python Tutor, which will help you with visualizations and what goes on in the code. Then lastly, we came on Replit. So thank you for this session. See you in the next video.